So it is now April 24th. B Company having been largely destroyed, the survivors have regrouped on the top of Hill 235. C Company, who are in front of B Company, are now left all alone, no support. They too withdraw from that position and move up to the summit of Hill 235. So this means that after 2 nights of battle, the Glosters have been pushed back from the riverbank, pushed back from their hilltop positions in this area, and are now, the entire battalion is up on this hilltop. And if you take a look at this Gloucester beret, you can see it says Egypt, and this refers to a battle during the Napoleonic Wars when the Gloucesters were surrounded by the French. So they innovated a military tactic in mid-battle. The front rank of riflemen were told to remain where they were. The rear rank were told to turn around, and so they were shooting in 2 directions against the French. And if you look at the back of this beret, there's another badge which is literally on the back. And of course, this feat of fighting against an enemy on all sides will be replicated here in Korea on this hill, Hill 235, soon to be rechristened with another name across the free world, Gloucester Hill. So that afternoon has become almost legendary in the history of this battle. A relief force which tries to fight their way through to the Gloucesters fails. Colonel Khan speaks to Brigadier Brodie, the 29th Brigade commander, on the radio and says, "Sir, my command is no longer an effective fighting force," but he is told he has to remain 1 more night in this position, and on the morning of the 25th, a US brigade-sized force, an entire regimental combat team, will fight their way through and free the Gloucesters, but they have to remain 1 more night in this position. And of course, even though they've lost so many positions, they're still covering the road through the hills. So they still have an operational objective to prevent the Chinese from getting their supplies down Route 5 Yankee. And for the men on the hill in this sunny afternoon, many of whom are battle stressed and are shocked and traumatized, I said if you half closed your eyes, you could almost look around the Imjin Valley and imagine you were back in Gloucestershire amid the Malvern Hills. And Sam Davis, the Padre, who was up with the wounded on this shoulder of the hill, said, "I was literally praying that afternoon, praying for this afternoon to last forever, because I knew that as soon as the sun went down, darkness fell, the Chinese forces would break cover and will attack us again." And Sam Davis, again, as he was looking all around, as darkness did fall, he said, all you could see for mile upon mile all around us were just fires burning in the night. And this was where the ground scrub had been ignited by napalm and by artillery fire. He said it looked like a vision of the apocalypse. Sam Mercer, one of the Gloucester NCOs, said, "We were starting to realise we weren't going to walk away from this operation." So as night falls, the bugles sound and the Chinese forces will attack.